Hi guys, welcome to today's playful twisting intermediate practice. My name is Tana. If you are new here, welcome to this video and welcome to my channel. I post new flows on YouTube every single week and it would be lovely to have you part of the community. So remember to subscribe, and without further ado, let's get into it. So we're going to start today in a forward fold at the top of our space. So coming into a ragdoll shape. You can bring your feet about hip distance apart, bending loosely into the knees, wrapping hands around opposite elbows. Gently tuck your chin into your chest and then completely relax the upper body. Relax your jaw, relax your face, relax your arms, your shoulders. Grounding into all four corners of your feet here. As you begin to sway from left to right, allow that movement to soothe you into a state of awareness of your body, of yourself in space right now. And then gently let go of your elbows. Interlace your hands here at the bottom and begin to gently circle out the wrists, moving in one direction. You can keep your knees slightly bent here. And then change the directions of the circles. Beautiful. Let's release that. Lower your left hand to the ground. Slowly melt your right hand into the sky. If it's available to you, begin to straighten the right leg as your left leg stays bent. Now lean into the right shoulder, take a full breath in. And then on the exhale, change sides, right fingers to the mat. Inhale, stretching left fingers long, leaning into left shoulder, left leg straightens, breathe fully in. And then on the out breath, lower both hands down to the floor, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, we lift the chest. Exhale, bow forwards, melt over the thighs. Keeping your knees bent, begin to slowly peel yourself up to a standing position. Grounding down into the feet, we root up to rise, high mountain pose, extend through the fingers, and then wrap your left hand around your right wrist, take a stretch over to the left side, pulling tailbone in. Inhale, we come back up, and then we take a stretch to the other side, wrapping right hand around the left wrist, leaning over to the right. Plug into both of your feet, come back up to center, let go of your wrists, and with resistance, reach your hands to either side of you, activating the arms and shoulders. Exhale, bow forwards, reach the hands behind the back, interlace your hands, dropping head down, and then draw the arms slowly closer to the floor. So just allowing gravity to do the work here as we open up through the shoulders. Take a nice round of breath. Sigh it out through the mouth. Beautiful. Gently release, come into a halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And then on your out breath, step it back into a plank pose. Take it nice and slow, pushing away from the ground. Engage through the back line of your body. And then drop your knees down to the floor first. Supported chaturanga below the chest. Bring the fingers to either side of you, elbows stay bent. Inhale, lift your heart forwards and up. Exhale, soften to the floor. And again, we rise and lift, pushing hips into ground, reaching through the chest space. Exhale to lower down. Let's go for one more. We breathe in and we breathe out, ripple forwards. Guide your hands beneath your shoulders, push back into a downward facing dog, lifting the hips up and back. Now spread into all of your fingers and your toes as you begin to walk out your shape. Find some space. I'll give you about 3 breaths here. Walking it out, feeling into the side body, feeling into your hamstrings, your calf muscles, grounding into finger pads. And then on that next out breath, let's begin to lift our heels nice and high off of the floor. Pull the belly to the spine. Exhale, crouching dog, draw your knees towards your chest, lift your gaze. You can step or jump to the front, come into a halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, we bow forwards. Rise up, high mountain, pushing into the edges of your feet, reaching up through the fingertips. Now bend the knees here. As we open up the chest, cactusing through the arms, opening the body up. Exhale, we bow forwards, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana halfway. Exhale, plank pose. Let's find a chaturanga, squeezing elbows into body. Inhale, upward facing or cobra pose, lifting through the heart. And then exhale, roll the hips back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. On the next inhale, elevate the heels again, crouching dog. Step or jump or walk, come forwards, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forwards. Finding that rhythm now, rise up, push down to lengthen up through the fingertips. Bend the knees, open the chest, lift through the sternum. Exhale, melt forwards, melting chest to thigh bones. Inhale, halfway lift, collarbones broad. Exhale, plank pose, take it back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, lifting up through the center of your heart. Rolling the hips back, feeling into your spine, backs of legs, arms, side body as we take it back into our downward facing. Let's go for one more round. Crouching dog, we'll meet there. Step, jump, walk, halfway lift. We breathe in, we breathe out, fold forwards. Rising up. High mountain pose. Exhale, bend the knees, open the chest, spread into the fingers, leading through the heart space. Bow forwards to the earth. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plank pose. Take it back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog, squeezing the bum, lifting the heart. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Nice work, guys. Okay. On your next breath, reach your right toes into the sky, three-legged dog. Draw your foot towards your bum. Squeeze that heel as close towards your hips as you can. And then on the out breath, pull the knee into the nose, lift up through the back of the heart so you're really rounding inwards. Hold. Three-legged dog, we stretch back into the toes again. Knee to the left elbow, round in through the spine. Three-legged dog, reach back through the toes. Low lunge now, step forwards. Draw your chest forwards and up, broadening collarbones. And then on the out breath, long pyramid pose, we wave over the front leg. Lift your left back heel off the floor, engaging through the front of your leg and through the back of your leg. Find a fold. Rebend into the front leg, find a lunge. And then we're going to shift forwards into a half lift, half split situation. So lower your left hand to the floor, coming straight into our twisted moon, stretching right fingers long. So if you have a block here, you're welcome to draw the left hand to the block. Otherwise, keeping left fingers to the floor, your back leg is active. We hold and breathe. Nice and slowly, drop the back toes to the floor. Sink your left knee to the mat. We meet in a twisted lunge. Extend the right fingers back, left fingers forwards. Breathe in. Breathing out, reach the arms back up, pull the rib cage in towards the body, and then twist to the other side, right fingers forwards, left back. Inhale, come up. Exhale, twist. Reach the right fingers, see if you can pull your tailbone in. Warrior two, take it to your side, grounding into both of your feet. Lengthen through the spine. Reverse warrior on the in-breath. On the out-breath, cartwheel the hands to the floor, low lunge. Kick your right toes right into the sky, three-legged dog. Reach into your heel. And then on the out-breath, pull the knee to the left elbow, lift up through the back of the heart. Kick your legs straight forwards, fallen star. Reach left fingers long. Now firm into your glutes. Take a breath. Okay, listening carefully, we bend into the left knee, draw the left elbow to the left knee, almost sinking your hips down as if you're about to find a seat, but not quite. Inhale, stretch forwards, back into your fallen star, straighten the legs, and then exhale, we take it back. Inhale, we take it forwards again, and exhale, take it back. Inhale, stretch forwards, legs stay straight. Left hand to the floor, pull the right knee towards your chest space. Nice and slow, flip your dog, drawing right foot over to the side. We drop the hips down. Wrap your left hand around your right knee. We twist, peeling right shoulder back. Ground into your sitting bones, elongate through the spine. And then nice and slowly unravel, come into a plank pose, both hands to the floor. Listening carefully, we're going to come onto the edge of our right foot and sort of swivel onto our heels and just drop our hips down to find a seat. Keeping the legs straight, let's point the toes. Hands to either side of you, we lift the hips, keeping the toes pointed, engage through the quads and lift the hips, lift the chest. Take 2 breaths, engaging through the arms, posterior chain. Beautiful, guys. Lower the hips down. Swivel back into a plank pose, both hands to the floor. Find a flow of your choice, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Inhale, opening the chest. Exhale, roll the hips back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Take 2 full breaths here. In through the nose, and if you need a sigh and release through the mouth, go ahead. Inhale, left toe sweep high. Bend into your leg, firming heel to bum. Take a breath. On the exhale, draw the knee to the nose. Round the body in. Inhale, take the toes back again, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right elbow, round in through the heart. 3-legged dog, we stretch back into the foot. Low lunge, land softly forwards. We take 1 breath in, pushing heart and hips forwards. Exhale, long pyramid pose, lift the back heel, firm into your glutes, and bow over into your long pyramid pose. Hold. Rebend into the front leg. Let's shift forwards onto the left foot now. So we're coming into our twisted moon, right fingers to the floor, left arm long. So your hip points are facing down here. Try to make sure that your back foot isn't floppy, so your leg is engaged to help you find that coordination and stability. Slowly lower the back toes to the floor. You're in your low twisted lunge situation. So right knee's on the floor, stretch the left fingers back, right fingers forwards. Inhale, come up, find your midpoint. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center, stretch through the fingers, and then twist to your left side for a last time. Reach through the fingers, feel the energy across the arms and fingers. Lift your right knee off the floor. Hold. Warrior 2, cartwheel the hands to the sides of your space. Now reach through the fingers, grounding into our shape. Reverse your warrior on the in-breath. And then on your out-breath, low lunge, meet your left foot. Kick the left toes into the sky, 3-legged dog, reaching into your foot. Exhale, pull the knee to the right elbow, lift up through the heart. Kick the legs straight forwards, fallen star, stretching right fingers long, lifting hips. We breathe in. And then we breathe out, bend into the back knee, right knee pulls towards the right elbow. Inhale, extend, open. And then exhale again, we take it back. Inhale, stretch long and open. Exhale, we take it back. Inhale, extend, lift your sternum, lift your hips. Lower the right hand to the ground. Slowly guide your left knee into the chest. I know it's strong. Let's flip our dog. Left foot over to the right side. Drop your hips down. We twist. Right hand wraps around the left thigh like a blanket. Squeezing knee into chest. Melting left shoulder to the front. Elongate through the spine, find some space from the inside out. Nice. Begin to unravel. We'll meet in a plank pose, both hands to the floor. Push away from the ground. Slowly come onto the knife edge of your left foot and then just flop your hips down. Pointing toes, engaging legs. Hands behind you, squeeze the bum as we lift up through the heart space, lifting chest up to the sky. Hold for 2 breaths. Soften your hips down to the ground. Swivel all the way forwards, plank pose, both hands to the floor. Let's take a last round of chaturanga dandasana. Upward facing dog, breathing in, breathing out, rolling hips back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths.
And then on that out breath, stretch your right toes into the sky, find a three-legged dog. Bend into the knees, stacking your hips. On the exhale, pull the knee to the nose, staying focused, staying present. Three-legged dog, stretch the toes back again. Knee to the left elbow this time. Three-legged dog, we take the leg back. Exhale, low lunge, take it forwards. One inhale, finding rhythm, finding fluidity. Exhale, long pyramid pose, wave over the front leg, your back heel lifts. Inhale, come forwards to a lunge. Shift forwards onto the right foot. Once again, you'll come into your twisted moon, right fingers reach up. Engage the back leg, we hold for another breath. Okay, listening carefully. We're gonna slowly drop the left toes down to the floor and come into Gomukhasana, cow face pose. So we lower the bum down, we keep the right knee bent over the left, and then simply stretch forwards and bow closer towards your thigh. Ground the left heel into the earth and flex your toes towards you. Take a breath. On the out breath, peel yourself back up.
Now we're going to transition into a half moon pose. So face forwards, hands meet the floor, kick your left toes back. Half moon pose, use your block if you have one, if you need it. Take a few moments to get here. Don't worry if you're doing it imperfectly. Find some play, some exploration. Warrior two, we all meet there, ground into your feet. Reverse your warrior on the in-breath. On the out-breath, low lunge, hands meet the floor. You can step it back into a plank or a dog. So if you are feeling for another round of vinyasa, you can go there. We'll all meet in our downward facing dog. Spread into toes, into fingers. Feel the heat begin to build from the inside out. Stretch your left toes high, three-legged dog. Bending into knee, drawing foot to bum. Knee to nose, exhale, we round. Three-legged dog, stretching it back. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Three-legged dog, reaching back into the toes. Low lunge, land forwards. We take a breath in. On the out breath, long pyramid pose, wave over the front leg. Hug thighs together as the back heel lifts. Bow over your shin bone. Rebend into your left leg, shift the weight forwards onto your left foot, twisted moon, right fingers to the floor, left fingers long. We take a breath. Okay, nice and slowly now, drop your back right toes to the floor, lower your bum to find a seat. Your left knee is over your right leg, your right foot stays flexed. Reach the arms out in front of you, lift your chest first. And then when you're ready, lean forwards ever so slightly to find a deeper stretch. And if this is feeling a little bit too strong, just lengthen through the spine. We're getting deep into the lateral lines of the legs, the external rotator line. Take one more breath. Okay, nice and slowly. Unwind, face the front, swivel forwards, half moon shape. If you need 7 breaths to get here, do that. Find some play. Kick back into the toes. Flex into the right foot. We breathe. We hold. Nice and slow. Warrior two. Land the foot down. Ground and lift up through the skull. And then reverse. We breathe in. Exhale, low lunge, hands meet the floor, plank pose, let's step it back. Take a dog or take a chaturanga, meeting in your downward facing dog, melting your hips to the back of your space. Okay, nice work, guys. Look forwards. Begin to walk your toes towards your hands. Come to the front. Bring your feet nice and wide in a malasana squat at the front. Hips lower down, hands to heart. If it's available to you, you can press the arms gently into the inner thighs, lengthening tailbone down, and just feeling into your hips, feeling the heat that you've created, the warmth that you've created through the practice, through the movement. And then nice and slowly, let's lower the hips down. Find a seated position. Cross-legged seat, starting with the right foot out in front of us, or the right foot forwards. Stretch the arms long into the sky. Breathe in. And then exhale, twist to your right side. Left hand meets the right thigh, right fingers behind you. Take a round of breath. Slowly unwind. Change the cross of your legs, left foot forwards. Inhale, press into the hips as you stretch through the fingers. Exhale, twist to the other side. Guiding left shoulder back, gently pressing right hand into knee. Find breath, find space. On the next out breath, you can face the front of your space and rest your hands on your knees. You can either have your palms facing down or upwards, whatever feels most intuitive and comforting and comfortable for you. Let's close down the eyes as you lengthen up through the rest of your body. Gently roll the shoulders down and back. Try to really relax your body. Notice, am I holding on to any tension right now? And if there is, where is that sitting in your body? Just becoming aware of that. And then starting to really begin to loosen up into those spaces. So imagine the breath traveling into those areas, whether it's the shoulders or the neck or maybe the lower back. Can you begin to really relax? That underlying chronic muscular contraction is just a reflection of the state of our nervous system. So our bodies don't really know if it is a saber-toothed tiger that we're running away from, or if it's just we're sitting in traffic or having an argument. So this stillness practice allows our nervous system to begin to down-regulate. So we can just connect to our true self. Awareness, a state of being. Keep the eyes closed and begin to deepen your breathing. Breathing in and out through the nose. Guiding the breath into the lower breathing spaces, slowly and deeply. With each breath in, see if you can breathe a little bit fuller, finding more range within the diaphragm. And with your out breath, see if you can soften and let go. Continue to focus on your breathing, using the breath as a vehicle to draw inwards, to go deeper. Can you relax relax into the shoulders a little bit more, the arms and the elbows, the chest space, heart space, spine, hips. And slowly begin to deepen your breathing now. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Feeling your chest and your belly expand with each breath. When you're ready, gently open the eyes. Let's draw the hands together at the heart space and take a conscious breath together. Breathe in through the nose. Sigh through the mouth, release. Namaste. Thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this practice, and well done for staying all the way to the end. The stillness practices are just as important as the strong dynamic ones. So well done for staying, and yeah, let me know how you went in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed, and yeah, I look forward to hearing from you. Ciao for now.